What's happening? Come on in, everybody. Kick back and let me lace you up with a little tea or something.
My God. Can y'all hear me? Were y'all able to hear me? Hear me? Pensy Lola, were you able to hear me a minute ago? Yes, the internet has been going crazy. Were you able to hear me from the time I started? Let me know, Pensy Lola. Because when I make sure I have my mic on, I forget if I don't put my damn avatar up there on stage. Yeah, sometimes you ain't gonna be able to hear me. Okay, you okay, good. Oh, you can hear me now, but you wasn't able to hear me at first. Damn, I just ain't got this shit right yet. Forgive me, y'all. I be trying. Either I have my avatar or myself up on stage, and I'm talking, and my mic will be out. Then I make sure my mic is on and my damn avatar ain't up there. I mean, I'll be trying. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, you said not at first. Oh, damn, that makes me mad because I be talking my ass off and y'all be missing it. Okay, I didn't say nothing major. For the first time, I didn't say nothing major that y'all missed. Other than welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see y'all here. I tried to get here earlier. I tried to be here 2 hours ago. I tried my best to get here earlier because I know y'all from the East Coast. Well, most of my audience is from the East Coast, and I know y'all are ahead of my time. I'm Central. I'm in Texas, so I know a lot of y'all. Like, if you're on the East Coast, you got to go to bed, go to work tomorrow. So that's what I said. Basically, if you missed that part, and I am so sorry. I really tried to do my live earlier, but you know, ish happens. And y'all will notice that I am not going to be using as many I'm not going to be using a vulgar, language like I usually have because guess what, guys? I am on the verge of finally getting monetized. Yay! I finally made it. I finally made it. So I don't know if I can say Earth's words. I might slip here and there, but I think if I kind of keep it at a minimum, I'll be okay. But you know, I'm trying, but it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I'm trying to, get it together for y'all. You said I'm. Let me see. You said I am praying he doesn't have a swollen face. Yeah. So yeah, and that's another thing that I was saying. If you didn't hear me, I have a lot to get it. I have a lot to show you guys. If you haven't seen it already, the internet's going crazy. Yep, it sure is. Yes, ma'am, it sure is. You are right. You are right. I literally waited until you came. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I know you another one of my day ones too. I remember you, Pensy Lola. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's why I had to apologize. I am so sorry I didn't get here on time. I tried to schedule it, but whew, child, like they said, tell God your plans. If you want to make him laugh, tell him your plans, and because it's not guaranteed to work out. But I'm gonna try to do better. I promise y'all, I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try my best to do better, and I do appreciate anybody up in here. Whether you are new or returning, I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I will greatly appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, so you, all right, so let's get started. Let me get back to what I had on stage. I'm gonna start with this, okay? Because I don't learn a few tricks from the content creators up on YouTube, so I got to work it that way. Don't be mad, but I'm gonna get there. So let's start with this, y'all. Blueface. I'm gonna start with Blueface. Having a conversation live with his mother about the fight that he had with Chrisean back in the day while Naveah sitting there next to him. And I understand that Karlissa don't care about him, trying to embarrass her or talk about her, because it's all a part of the, um, cloud chasing, keep us in the algorithm, keep people talking about us. We not taking it serious behind the scenes. We just want people to, feed off of it and watch us, watch us, watch us. Okay. I get that. But damn, so I would be at like, behind the scenes, like, hey, son, I know we had this agreement, but nigga, you went too damn far. Don't go. Don't get the smell in your damn pants and forget that I'm your mama. Like we had this agreement, but don't do too much. I mean, that would have been me and my son if I was Karlissa. But that's just me. Everybody different. Okay. Yes, Carl. You said Carl is a wicked witch. I have heard people say a lot of things about Karlissa, but you know what? And I've been checking Karlissa out, and like I have never, kept it a secret. Me and Karlissa are, we're the same age, okay? And but Karlissa is not a born and raised California female. Okay, she's what and I'm gonna put it like this because my father's side, born and raised in Watts, California, you know, from way back when it was like segregated and all that, right? And so my dad called the people that's not born and raised in California. He called them implants. Okay, no shade, no tea, but that's what he has taught me. That's what he called them. I put it like that. So that's why I'm saying that to say that Carlissa is not a born and raised California native California female. She is considered an implant, and so she's like someone that just came from a whole nother state and infatuated probably with California or just ended up in California because I just wanted to move here and see. And there's nothing wrong with that. No, don't get me wrong. There's nothing negative about it. Yeah, I know Ohio. I know. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with you coming from another place. A lot of people come from other states, and move here and there. Just like I'm not from Texas. I was born and raised in California, and not by me wanting to. My parents brought me to Texas because my mother's background is from Texas. Okay, so and Texas has been hell for me ever since I've been here. You know, um, but with that being said, I say that to say that Carlissa just got caught up in just like a lot of people. And I got to put it like this: California is different because everybody's infatuated with Hollywood. Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to, they see it on TV or they, you know, movies and TV and yeah, of course, it's that's what it's always been. Even before I was born, it's always been that way. So people feel like, let me go to California and I'm gonna become a star. Just let me get up in Hollywood area and somebody's gonna discover me. Type of blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that's how it worked for Carlissa. I don't know in detail her background, but I know that she has been trying to get into movies and whether it's a extra or a main role. I heard she was in Soul Plane. I saw Soul Plane. I don't remember Carlissa, but of course I wasn't looking for her because she wasn't a main, you know, she wasn't a main person, in the movie. She wasn't a main a star or whatever you want to call it. And I do be noticing that, the extras too, but I don't even remember her as an extra. I mean, I'm sorry. But, and as I looked at pictures of her and how she looked back in the day, you know, she still don't look familiar to me. And, I do know that, I used to roam around and get around in Hollywood and, as far as clubbing and I can tell y'all some stories. I don't want to go all off into that tonight. It's not about that. It's not, but look, what Carlissa be telling people on her lives, I be like, girl, I know damn well me and my crew was in them streets in Hollywood and came across a whole lot of stuff. I mean, we was like, me and my girls was like up around Suge Knight, Tupac, Snoop. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just being real. We was up around all of them all the time, every time we went out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember seeing her if she was there. I don't know because I know my ass was getting the attention back in them days, and I ain't no conceited person, and I ain't never been no conceited person. I got attention that I didn't even want. Okay, but like I said, it ain't about me. It ain't about that. Just rambling. But anyway, all right. So let's get to the damn real deal and what's going on. What I got to present. I mean, damn all that. That's old days. Back in the day, don't matter who gives a damn. Point of the matter is, I wouldn't be allowing my kids to do what her she allow her kids to do just to continue some type of any type of fame. That's the bottom line of it all. But that's her business. That's how she wants to do, and people just be thirsty like that. Hey, is what it is. All right, so let's check this out, y'all. Let me run this for y'all. Let me run this for y'all. This again, if for the people that just came in, this is Blueface talking to his mother, Karlissa, about she should have fought harder when she had to fight with Chrisean back in the day. Oh my God, I couldn't help but laugh because this is some crazy crap right here. Y'all check it out.
Hey,
You can't be talking about shit
you
like this.
knew, you ain't even know it. You knew it was all, you knew.
Hell, why would I know that standing there with my motherfucking big ass son? You know what Andre would have did to a motherfucker putting their hands on me? She would still be trying to get out of a closet right now. I was not
Well, yeah,
anticipating that.
I don't jump in cat fights, baby. I'm sorry. That's not my,
Well,
I
that's
don't
why
make
you
enough
got
for
your
that.
ass cat fighting too. You got your ass whooped too, right?
I gave
Yes,
her a
he did.
squabble.
You
I,
got two
I gave
black
her a
eyes and a
squabble.
busted head. You got two
I gave her
black
a way
eyes.
better
You
squabble than
look
you
worse
did.
than I did. You look
I,
worse than
I
I
gave you
did.
a way better
I just
squabble than
got
you
one
did.
black eye.
At least I
I
swung
got
back.
one black eye.
Something else.
You could not swing back.
You should have fought better. The fuck?
If you would have let me know that it was round one, motherfucker.
Nevaeh looks so embarrassed. And, and I don't blame her because I'm telling you, look here, when it comes to a mama, I don't give a damn what she call herself trying to do and being to create what she has created between her and Blueface, staying relevant in social media and famous or whatever the hell they like to call it. Baby, look, I still would not allow them boundaries to be crossed. But I'm different, Even though me and her is the same age, I guess we just cut from a different cloth. I don't play that shit. I mean, I don't damn some doggone fame. The disrespect just be too real for me. But that's just me. Everybody different, so in no shade. That's their thing. That's their thing. It works for them. But yeah, I just ain't never been crazy. I ain't never been attracted to going that route. But yeah. Let the people down. Let me let the people see I'm already acting up. Let me let the people that just came in hear this video again,
I
y'all.
would have thought better.
Hey, hey.
You can't be talking about shit like
You
this.
knew, you ain't even know it. You knew it was all, you knew.
Hell, why would I know that standing there with my motherfucking big ass son? You know what Andre would have did to a motherfucker putting their hands on me? She would still be trying to get out of a closet right now. I was not
Well, yeah,
anticipating that.
I don't jump in cat fights, baby. I'm sorry. That's not my,
Well,
I
that's
don't
why
make
you
enough
got
for
your
that.
ass.
You see how Blueface said, "Oh yeah." I mean, it's funny how she likes to go to the other kid, to try to make. See, that's gaslighting. That was gaslighting right there. She said, "Do you think if it was Dre that he would allow that?" Okay, well, if Dre wouldn't allow it, why is Dre the main one that be going off on your ass about how you done messed his life up and saying all kind of other derogatory things about you? Like, is she see, this is why Blueface says she acts just like Chrisean. She is delusional just like Chrisean, man. And in denial, acting like she not. At first, I was like, I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't know anything about Karlissa at first because I didn't follow her. I didn't really pay attention to her. But as I started listening to some of her lies, I'm like, damn, he right. She do act like Chrisean. And I was like, well, maybe that's why he treats her the way he does. She's 50. She claims she's 53, child. She claims she been 53 since what? Since 2024. To tell you the truth. So I really don't know how old she is, but she is in her 50s. I'm 54. Okay, so I don't have no shame in telling nobody what my age is. Just anybody gives a damn or not. I have no shame in how old. Telling anybody how old I am. I'm 54. She claims she's 53. I believe she the same age as me, if not maybe a year older than me. So you know, and that's why I can say, uh, back in the day when she lived in the hood of California, coming from Ohio, the time frame that she claimed she lived in the hood before she moved to Calabasas or wherever, looked up on being able to move out there in the valley. Um, all I know is South Central LA. Now, I did maneuver around in those areas and I did party in those areas, but I never cared about it because I've never been starstruck and I never cared to be a star. So, like I said, if you born and raised there, some people don't care to about all that shit. When you come from somewhere else, that's what you come there for. So that's why that means so much to her, you know, in my opinion. Let's see, Blue Keisha always embarrassing. Yeah, he boy embarrasses her and then some. And then some. And yeah, she act like she just the baddest thing. Oh well, baby, I wanna do that. Chrisean tore her up, and but you know what? At the same time, I don't condone the fact that he allowed that girl to do that to his mama. I don't care how he feels about her. I don't care about what happened in the past with him and his mom. I have never, from the first time I heard about him allowing Chrisean to do that to his mom for whatever reason. I understand people say, "Oh, she act like she want to sleep with her son, or she act like she her son, a woman." Trust me, my youngest daughter, 15 years old, I was married to her father, and baby, please, my 15-year-old daughter's father, his mom had him at 14 years old. And she always claimed that they grew up together. And I'm not saying it's the same, thing with Karlissa, but I'm just telling y'all the reason behind, my child's background. So she always claimed, oh, we grew up together. Da. And she went on to have two other kids, just like Karlissa, by two more other daddies. So she got three baby daddies, right? Now, none of them baby daddies married her, but she always treated my ex-husband like he was her husband. And she still does to this day. And this is why I divorced my youngest daughter's dad. Uh, what about? I think it was like eight. It's been what 8 years now, or ago. Because I didn't see it at first, but when I did realize it, I was like, "Damn, how did I miss this?" Like, his mama straight act like she his woman. So I understand when people be, talking about how Karlissa acts because I have experienced that. I would, and I always told people I would have rather have lost or given up on being married to my child's father by him being from infidelity by cheating with another woman. Okay, oh well, shit, okay, well yeah, I lost. He left me and got with a badass bitch. Shit, she looked better than me, or maybe she got things going on better than me. I could have ate that. It would have hurt, but I would have been able to eat that. But y'all tell me in the chat, is it any of y'all women in the chat? How would y'all feel to lose your boyfriend or husband to his mama? I would seriously like to know. How would y'all feel to lose your man? Thank you. Exactly. And first of all, beautiful Gemini, not back in the day. Okay. But talk to me. Come on. Anybody. Don't be afraid. I like truth. I like truth. Whether it's harsh or whether you agree with it, it's I'm not that type of person that will argue with you. I am the type of person I like truth. How would you feel to lose your man, whether it's your boyfriend or just your baby daddy or your husband or your girlfriend or I don't I can't really say that because I don't know anything about females, how they are with their dads, like that. But, I know how men are about with their mamas. Sometimes the mama and son relationship crosses the line. And a lot of y'all probably haven't even experienced that, so you probably don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I know when a son is like, oh yeah, I love my mom. Of course, I'm gonna take, look out for moms. But I'm telling y'all, there's a line that's like beyond that. Trust me, it gets to a point to where it's freaky. And that's why I understand what people be saying about Karlissa, because I've lived it. Live and living color. Okay? I'm talking about in real time. Like, I have never experienced no shit like that ever in my life. But at that time, and it's some weird ass, freaky deaky ass, creepy shit to experience. So, let me see what y'all talking about in chat. Pensacola, I'm sorry, Pensacola. I'm sorry, I just want to name you Pensacola so bad. Pensacola, you said not up in here. Okay, good for you. And let's see, Tamara, hell no. You find a good man who treats their mama good, not in a sick way. Exactly. That's why I said I know about a man that treats his mama good. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about on a whole different level that you have never, it wouldn't even cross your mind. That's why I missed it. That's why I missed it, because I was like, I've never been exposed to no shit like this before. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I wasn't in my 20s or nothing. I wasn't young. Shit, I was in my late 30s. Okay? And when I finally realized what the hell it really was, I was like, oh hell no. I'm talking about got a house together, all that, and dude, my husband had a full-time job and a nighttime part-time job to make sure. Now in my mind, bills gonna be taken care of, groceries gonna be in the house, I'm working too, we straight, right? Shit, money wasn't coming in, shit was going downhill, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, where the money at? Nigga taking care of his mama like she his side piece, man. Do you understand me? And she had a son, his little brother, that was like, shit, 17, 18 years old, 19, and she calling him to come over there and cut the grass. She got a damn grown ass daughter that's older than his younger brother. Grown. Come over here and buy her a car. What the fuck? Like he done screwed her and made them kids with her. And they by two other niggas. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, she acting like they his kids. Oh yeah, I can get raw dog with y'all, baby. I'm gonna tell you the real deal. Look, trigger warning if you can't handle it, but this is some real life story ass shit. So, and I'm telling y'all this because I can understand why people be saying that Karlissa be acting like she wants to be her son's woman. I know people be like, oh, people going too far, it ain't that major, some people be like, yeah, she does act like that, but they not really thinking about like in depth, in detail, like it, they just thinking, okay, she acts like that, but they ain't thinking about that could be a serious reality. And this is why I'm telling y'all, the shit is real. The shit is real with some of these sons' mamas. It's real. Especially if they ain't never had no husband and they just, they use their oldest child as a substitute husband, and it's called oh my God, what's it called? It's some type of it's a different, it's not incest like when if they actually had sex with their kid, but it's a mental, it's like a mental incest. It's mental incest. So look that up. You'll know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the word but it's mental incest. It is called mental incest. It's not called that, but that's what it means. But the word, y'all look it up. So just look up, mental incest of overbearing mothers that treat their sons like a substitute husband. And y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't bullshit. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right, so Moving on. Let me see. Who else got something to say? Trini. This so-called mother don't fool me. Ain't nothing wrong with Junior, but his so-called mother's abuse on him. Okay, yep, we know that. Yep, we definitely know that. Just use Pensy beloved. Okay. Okay, I'll call you Pensy beloved. I'm gonna write that down. Or hopefully, look, yeah, I'm gonna try to remember. If I don't write, I'm gonna try to remember that. Or how about just Pensy? I think that'll be best for me, girl. Now look here, I told you how old I am. Now. I'm calling you Pensy, okay? You're my girl, cause you know. I remember your name, even though it's long. I remember you. You know, I do. What is this? Oh, yep. Fair use disclaimer, education, and Pensy. I mean, go to my when this is over. Please go to my community page and post or talk to me or send me something. Send me a message somehow because you and Miss Know It All. I want you and Miss Know It All to be my moderator. You know, I need moderators. So holla at me however you can so I can get the notification, okay? All right, so yes, yes, yes. Yes, yeah, Pensy, that's right, yes. All right, so moving on, y'all. Did I finish it before I went on my tangent? Everybody saw the rest of this? I'll put this.
You got your ass whooped too, right?
I
Yes,
gave
he
her a
did.
squabble.
You
I,
got two
I
black
gave her a
eyes and a
squabble.
busted head.
I gave her a way better squabble than you
Worse
did.
than I did. You look
I
worse than
I
I
gave you
did.
a way better
I just
squabble than
got
you
one
did.
black eye.
At least I
I
swung
got
back.
one black eye.
Something else.
You could not swing back.
She said you could not swing back. But I mean, she did have a point. Krishan did give him two black eyes. But I think that's because he just didn't want to hit her, and that's as a man shouldn't. As a man shouldn't. But it gets to a point, where a female just continues to hit you, knowing you thinking that you won't never hit them back. I feel as though he did at some point have to defend himself. Should he have hit her or beat her up? I don't, no, I don't condone that. But put it like this, I don't condone it, but I understand. Okay? I'll just put it like that. I don't condone it, but I understand because he did allow Krishan to beat his ass. And it's on video. I tried to show y'all the other day, but I couldn't find it. I had it up, but it disappeared. So all right, so next, what I want to show y'all, hold on, y'all, hold on, okay, so this is what else Karlissa had to say about that. Hold on, here we go, y'all. These people are so funny.
Have been nothing but respectful and helpful to you. Don't do that.
Now, mind you, this video is about she done targeted her anger at Naveah because Naveah was sitting there laughing at her ass. So she done got through with Blueface and I guess, replayed the live video. And now she pissed off at Naveah and she talking shit to Naveah. So that's what this video is about, y'all. Karlissa crazy as hell.
Shit. When that baby gets here, playing games with somebody's mama. You don't do that. You was supposed to, this is like your third time giggling and kikiing and thinking that's funny. Now, when he disrespects your ass and not claiming your baby because your baby ain't the baby he want or whatever the case may be, motherfucker with 2, 3 kids, I don't give a fuck. You can never call me. Don't ever sit there and kiki with my son being disrespectful when you know I have been nothing but respectful and helpful to you. Don't do that. Shit. When that baby gets here, playing games with somebody's mama. You don't do that. You was supposed to, this is like your third time giggling and kikiing and thinking that's funny. Now, when he disrespects your ass and not claiming your baby because your baby ain't the baby he want, or whatever the case may be, motherfucker with 2, 3 kids, I don't give a fuck. You can never call me.
Now, why is it that she goes so hard on the girlfriends when she should have went that hard on Blueface ass? Hey, Miss Know-It-All. All right, girl. I thought you was asleep. Welcome back, girl. What's up? But yeah, why is it that she goes so hard on the girlfriends or the baby mamas or whatever, the women that Blueface is involved with? Why does she go harder on them than she does his ass? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, she be having more words than the Lord allowed for them, but she don't put that same energy into going off on his ass. He the one did the damn live stream, clowning your ass about getting beat up by Chrisean, but you want to go off on Naveah because she was laughing or sniggling. Did you not pay attention to she said next subject? She didn't even want to talk about it. She didn't even want him to talk about it. She was uncomfortable about it. She was uncomfortable about the conversation. But no, she always want to target her damn. She always want a reason to target her anger at somebody else other than the person that she needs to direct that anger to. Naveah will be dragging her too because Blue is just like her. Yes, he is, and that's why he looked like her, and that's why he tattooed his face up because he didn't want to look like her no more. But you mad at her because yeah, exactly, Roxy and Daniels, exactly. Blue Keisha, her cash cow. Yep, and she don't want nobody to suck up that damn money. And you know what? Um, Sorry for the people that just came in, but the ones that was here when the story I just got through telling you about my ex-husband, his mama same way treat all his kids the same. His kids now, not his girlfriends, but his kids, because she want him to be able to take care of her and didn't want none of his kids to get no type of money, whether it's child support or just money out of his pocket, him willingly. She wanted to be his day one, number one. I'm his mama. He my son. I'm his everything. He my everything. And that's what it's going to be. Yes, I'm telling you, get freaky, y'all. Y'all better pay attention to some of these dudes. Be careful. Pay close attention to some of these dudes and then mama-son relationships. Don't think it's just, oh, that's my mama and I care for my mama. That's how it's supposed to be normally. But it can get real wicked if you ain't paying attention. I'm talking to the young ones that don't know no better. And some of the ones that's a little older, if y'all ain't never experienced it, pay attention. Pay attention. Don't be bamboozled. Yes, please like the live from Miss Gemini. Thank you, Miss Know-It-All. Hey, Twinkie Cake. Welcome everybody that's returning, and welcome to the new ones. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. All right, so I'm gonna finish letting Karlissa go off on Naveah for laughing, child, because she just wants to be mad about something other than being mad at
Don't
him.
ever sit there and kiki with my son being disrespectful when you know I have been nothing but respectful and helpful to you. Don't do that. Shit. When that baby gets.
So yeah, that's that on that, y'all, hunty. Let me go and look at what I want to share next. Wait, hold on. What I want to share. Oh, next thing I'm going to pull up before I get to Chrisean, y'all. I know y'all wants to see Junior newest live video. I know y'all want to see Junior's newest live video that Chrisean put out. Um, but hold on. Why is this doing? I hope y'all can't see that. Let me see. Carl obsessed with Blue. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I've heard. I think she just loves the fact that he's into being, famous like she is. I think she likes the motivation of him being famous, whether it's on social media. Even though he hasn't tried to be like TV famous or movie famous like she tried to be, just the fact that he's into, being in front of the camera and being famous, period. I think that's like her bond with him in her mind. That's what I think. I don't really think that she wants
her son like that. I don't. To be honest, I don't think that maybe I need to see more of her behavior and what she says, or the things that she does or whatever. But since I've been watching her lives and the things that she says, she does kind of come off like she has issues with the girls that he deal with, and I feel like she crossed boundaries as far as his relationship because he's a grown ass man, first and foremost. So that's where she is in violation, and that's where she really does cross boundaries, and that she shouldn't. But I think her obsession with her son is the fact that he continues to keep himself relevant and known and famous. If you could tell because look at what she says about Journey. When people, talk about the cursing that little Journey, does, and she quick to say, well, she's famous, and she's just 3. The first thing she says, she famous, she famous. So that's all she cares about, really. I think that's her main obsession is being famous, being known. That's what I think. Yep, that's what I believe when it comes to Karlissa. She's just caught up in fame. I believe those face tattoos are marks from the guys he was with in jail. Miss Rebel spoke on that. And you know what? I said the same thing. I said he got those tattoos to make sure he didn't look sweet and um, he didn't want to look like pretty boy, come get me, type of dude. So he messed his face up so they wouldn't, be attracted to him. You know what I'm saying? So I said that myself, but at the same time, if those tattoos in his face was to ward off anybody trying him or wanting to get to him because he was Blueface, because they don't give a damn about them tattoos. They'll do it just to humiliate you because you known out there in the world. It's something about Blueface eyes that since he's been out, they're dead. It's like you look in his eyes and there's nothing there. Like something happened. I that's what I've noticed more so than anything. That's what I've noticed more than anything. Where's her husband? Haven't seen him. Oh, child, that husband ain't paying attention to Karlissa. He letting Karlissa do what she do. When I looked at a episode, oh shoot, it was a while back. It wasn't no. It was yeah. It was like late last year. I looked at an episode on the 6th side. I think it was when she started back filming, and I think they were at breakfast or whatever. And I don't know if this was before. I think this might have been before Blueface got out. Matter of fact, because Jaden was there. I think Andre was there. It was her husband, Journey, Javon, and the other grandbaby, Carter. And she was sitting at the table trying to, like it was kind of like a breakfast meeting. And she was saying something about, this, we're going to do this, that, and the other, and da, 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 da. And when that husband tried to intervene, she was like, well, no, she just like overrode and just disregarded what he had to say. And I was like, ooh, damn. I mean, I guess she runs the marriage. So I think he kind of stays in his lane, working his job, his regular, everyday job as a regular person. I don't think he's really caught up in the being famous and being on camera and all that type of, type of thing. So, yeah, that's probably why you haven't seen him. I don't. Hold on, yeah. I don't believe he cares about that, you know. And who knows? Shoot, he probably pretending he going to work and doing his damn thing because who knows what Karlissa doing because her past is a little jaded. So just because she done got older don't mean them doggone habits ain't changed. So who knows, child? It works for them. It works for them. Naveah has the last laugh on not letting Carl around the baby. Yeah, yeah. She can make Karlissa look crazy by not letting her see that baby. That's for sure. But you know what? I don't know about y'all. Them dates and them time frames that Nevaeh been spitting out on her lies. But either baby girl don't know math very well, but her date's been a little contradicting. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like I could have sworn she said she was what is if not 12 weeks, I think, back in, was it early March or sometime in February? But here lately, here it is, April, and the live she did like a day or two ago that I saw, she claimed that she ain't even 10 weeks yet, and I'm like, wait a minute, huh? Child, I gotta keep an eye on Naveah. Her math ain't math, and Now I've been trying to rock with her and stuff. People been saying that they ain't Blueface baby, but I've been trying to rock with her, and her math ain't been math. And I think she be too quick to, answer the chat back on her lives and not really paying attention to what she's saying before it comes out her mouth. So, yeah, old girl is all over the place when it comes to, how far along she is and all that, y'all. So, I don't know. All them tattoos on his face is Los Angeles gang-related tattoos. No, not all of them. No, not all of them. It's a little bit of everything on his face. Yes, narcissist. Part of it, she's a bona fide diabolical predator. You talking about Karlissa Pensy? She implies it just like Chrisean likes making the viewers mad for yeah, she does. Now that's why I say that's where Blueface was not lying. Karlissa do act like she does act like Chrisean. She really does. I don't care how much she try to deny it. She does act like Chrisean. For real. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next subject, y'all. The next one I'm gonna bring up is about Gucci Mane. Have y'all heard about Gucci Mane got robbed here in Dallas, Texas, where I am? He got robbed by what's his name? Pooh Shiesty and Pooh Shiesty daddy. Now, how somebody gonna get robbed by somebody and they daddy? Like, are you serious? But okay, yeah, that's in case y'all know about Gucci Mane. He recently got robbed by a dude named, I guess I don't know if it's another rapper or what. Y'all tell me, cause I ain't up on all this, but Pooh Shiesty and Pooh Shiesty daddy allegedly. So, this is the news about that here in Dallas, where I is.
Musical artists kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Now, ain't that some P. Diddy type of activity, y'all? That's some P. Diddy type of activity, ain't it? And first of all, I didn't even know that Gucci Mane was here in Texas. Why the hell are you over here in lame ass Texas? Like, I thought you was in Atlanta or California somewhere or New York or something. Like, why are you here in Texas, of all places? I had no idea that Gucci Mane was here. I mean, I'm telling you, if I had money, this would be the last place on earth I would be. I hate Texas, y'all. I'm sorry. If anybody in Texas or from Texas, no tea, no shade, or no shade, just put it like that, period. But I'm sorry. I ain't never like Texas. Telling you, I would rather be in Atlanta, Georgia.
The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
Now, y'all, come on now. Anybody know about this story? Like, tell me, please tell me. How in the damn hell is somebody daddy is going to get with their grown ass son to do something like that? Like, is the daddy okay? Like, I'm trying to understand this here. I'm really trying to. It's not making sense, y'all. Do anybody in the chat know anything about this? Because it is really not making any sense to me. How in the hell a grown ass man and his grown daddy is going to conspire and put together a crime like this, knowing doggone well it ain't no such thing as a perfect crime. So both of y'all taking the risk of going to jail. I mean, what was the purpose? Talk to me, chat. Did they think they was going to get exactly with their crimes? Oh, daddy, he's a criminal. He got to be. He got to be a criminal to be okay with doing something like this with his own son. Exactly. This part right here, Susan Jones, world's dumbest criminal. Why in the hell would you do some crap like this? And was it worth it? No. So now, and first of all, I ain't heard no music out of Gucci Mane or Gucci Mane or whatever you call it. I ain't heard nothing out of him in a while. And then you go and do something like this, and now your career definitely over. Any type of comeback, any type of redemption of your rapping career, just gone. Just gone. See, this is what I be talking about with, when it comes to ninjas with money. All they do is just show how ignorant they are, and they're freaking embarrassing. And I'm sorry. I mean, it just is what it is. Truth be told. Like, damn. Why can't the black people that got sense ever have money to show them how it's supposed to be done? I'll wait. Well, we'll wait till we purple and blue in the face, because apparently that'll never happen. And if it does, it'll be slim to none, or we won't know shit about them. We won't know nothing who they are. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Yep, he was the victim. I meant I'm sorry. Yep, I misspoke. You're right. Gucci Mane was the victim, and what's his name? Pooh Shiesty and his daddy. I'm sorry, y'all. Pooh Shiesty and his daddy. Yeah. That's right. Pooh Shiesty and his daddy robbed Gucci Mane. I'm sorry. My bad. Yep, you're right. Right. Thank you. Mittersangi. Thank you. That's right. I misspoke. So yeah, it's just all around. It's just a damn shame, though. And yeah, allegedly, Pooh Shiesty and his pappy did this to Gucci Mane. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there for in case y'all didn't know. So I'm not gonna play no more because I mean it ain't that major. Uh, Let me move on to the next hot topic. Now, this is what Gucci Mane had to say about what happened after all that transpired, y'all, okay? So let me show you that, and then we'll move on to the, I promise you we're going to move on. The last thing will be Chrisean and Jr. video that she recently posted since the last time we seen Jr. Okay, guys? Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. I see a lot of people that got impatient. They like, I'm out of here. You taking too long, girl. Hey, look, all the other content creators do it like this. I felt the need to do it like this too. So if you can't wait, then oh well. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. It's the only thing I believe in. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. It's the only thing I believe in. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga.
All right, so that's what he had to say. He don't believe in talking to the police, child. He don't believe in talking to the police, child. That's what he had to say, right? And that's that. All right, so let's get on into the Chrisean stuff. I'm gonna start by showing you guys this video. This is a throwback video of Chrisean in that church that everybody says that what's his name, Pastor Michael something or Pastor whatever his damn name is, Pastor Cricket. We'll just call him that. Pastor Cricket Church that she gives her money to and goes to on a regular. This is a throwback video of her running around in the church, child. So let me show y'all this before we okay. Chrisean and Jr. in her hands, holding him like one of those ventriloquist dolls. Unfortunately, poor Junior, bless his heart, he just has to be treated just any type of damn way. Y'all see how she holding Junior? Y'all see Junior? Look at Junior. And why does she have sunglasses on in church? Maybe high? Maybe on them perks, allegedly? Why are we in church with sunglasses on? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. He always got the good when it comes to Rocket. The fact that the church has daycare and Sunday school and everyone else's kids are there except for Junior tell us what that whistleblower's story is probably 100% true. Because Chrisean will leave that kid anywhere, and she has, because Chrisean will leave that kid anywhere, but doesn't trust the church watching the baby. Why? That's and that's a valid question. That's facts. She has left him with any and everybody, people that she don't even know, people that she just met. But why does he have to be with her in the church? Why does she not leave him in the church daycare like that lady said that they have, because that was a bad experience? And she's like, no, I'm not doing it anymore because it might be another lady like her. Now, I'm not saying what that lady said was true, because, in my opinion, her testimony was a little sketchy. I'm sorry. It was a little sketchy. I was trying to believe her, but it just a little sketchy. That's all I could say. But not saying that her testimony was not true, but I ain't saying that it was true. I'm just waiting on the receipts, like everybody else, and put it like that. But this is a point though, right here. Why she not leaving him in the church daycare? Why he got to stay with her? And look at this. This is how she was carrying him around in church. Right or wrong. This is how she was carrying him around in church. Yeah. Like the little ventriloquist doll. You know? You know? Point blank and period. Chun Li 4049. She walking in church like whoop-de-doo, shaking my head. Rock Tard is definitely cloud chasing and wants attention. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Eyes are the windows of the soul. Those demons always wearing them dark glasses at all times. Yes, to hide who they really are. Pizza, you said exactly. I wasn't feeling it. I felt fan in mental. Yeah, I did too. That's why I said I don't. Her story was. When I listened to it, and when you go to when I look, because I do. I'm not gonna lie. I look at a lot of different people's content. Mostly my favorites. Mainly my favorites. Overall. And I really got tired of hearing the same story over and over again. But the more I listened to it, the more um sketchy it just sounded. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. You know. Yes, we all need to speak the power to the Most High. That's all we can do. Exactly, because He has the final say. Okay. Okay, baby. All right. So, next, let me see. Oh, yes. Let me see if this is it. Let me run this. Ooh, this is going to be good at the end, y'all. It's going to be good. I don't know if I should show this video first, or I'll just show you this one. Then I'll show the little the new video, because the new video ain't really long. So I'm going to show the good before that one. So here we go. All right, y'all. So let's go here.
What's up, y'all? I could not go to bed until I spoke about this because Tia Kemp just opened up this can of worms again about Chrisean Rock possibly having something to do, allegedly, with the killing of this boy Ronnie, who is the possible father of her son, Chrisean Jr. I've never seen these pictures before. I stopped following Chrisean and Blueface and all of their drama, honestly, back when Chrisean Rock had just got out of jail and all that stuff like that, and she was just back to her same old bullshit. Because honestly, when she was pregnant, I was praying that that baby was going to change her and that she was going to grow up, and I was really praying and just wishing the best for this young girl, because I understand a lot of these young girls don't come from a good family background, and they just be lost, you know what I'm saying? And they need to mature and find themselves. But clearly, as we could all see, when she got out of jail, ain't shit changed. Even though she was going around saying, oh, Jesus this, Yahweh that. A lot of people just use God for a crutch and don't really mean it. We all could see that she didn't mean it. So I been stopped paying attention to this little girl because she's aggravating and she's just ghetto and she's just trashy and trifling. And I don't understand why the hell she's not being investigated for child neglect and child endangerment with this damn baby. Didn't she just leave the baby in the car crying while she was streaming and shit at a goddamn streamer's prom or streamer's party or something? And you can hear in the background of the video, the baby was screaming his head off. And they said that the bitch left the baby in the car. I am so glad that Tia Kemp started talking about Ronnie like, nah, we need to figure out what's going on with Ronnie. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on with this Ronnie goddamn assassination, because the boy was assassinated. I don't give a damn what no goddamn body say. And everybody was all mad at goddamn Blueface because he wasn't claiming his baby. Look at this picture up here. That is that boy's baby. The older this little boy get, the more he looks like Ronnie. I've never seen these pictures before, and like, yo, and you got to be absolutely fucking out of your goddamn mind, stupid, if you cannot see that this is not Blueface's baby. Everybody honestly needs to apologize to Blueface, because honestly, if it was not for Blueface calling Chrisean out about how dirty and how trifling and how neglectful of a mother that she was, none of us would have really understood just how bad she was in regards to her being a nurturing mother to this baby. She was not taking that baby to the doctor. Yes, Blueface probably should not have posted those pictures online when that baby had that, I think it was like a stomach hernia or something like that, and the baby's genitalia or something was messed up or whatever. Like, I didn't see the pictures because I did not want to see the pictures. Just seeing the reactions of everybody who seen them get that damn picture was enough for me. It was enough for me, because apparently his genital area looked really, 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 really bad. But if he would have not posted those pictures online to show y'all she's not taking that baby to the doctor, and even when she was in Baltimore and she was supposed to be taking the baby to the doctor, she didn't even take the baby to the doctor like she was supposed to. She was too busy worried about Blueface. Like, that was literally what Tia was calling her out and saying something about. She's like, girl, stop worrying about Blueface and take care of your baby and focus on your child and be a good mother. Just try your best to be a good mother. And honestly, Chrisean needs to take that baby the hell off of social media. But honestly, if she don't post this baby, don't nobody care about Chrisean Rock. We only care about this baby. And she gets mad at the fans and stuff for bringing up Ronnie, because you had something to do with this boy's assassination. Allegedly. That boy was following you around because he just wanted a DNA test. What man in his right mind, especially a young man at that, is going to chase a girl down and begging her to, let's go to court, let's go and get a DNA test because I believe that that's my son, if he didn't know for sure that that wasn't his that child's father.
Point.
Honestly, if Ronnie was around right now, and if they would allow him to actually be a father to that young boy, this baby medically would be in a better situation. Honestly, possibly if Blueface was out of jail right now, things medically could probably be better for this child. But he is not this baby's father. I'm so glad if she would have not got offended by what Tia was saying, and Tia.
So as y'all can tell, this is an old video, because this is prior to Blueface being out of jail. So like I said, this is like a little throwback. Over here in the comments, it says, someone said, I'm still confused why Chrisean Rock is not being investigated to see if she has something to do with Ronnie's death and child neglect and endangerment by CPS. She must got some type of Illuminati protection on her or something, or she must really be a CI like y'all been saying. Someone else says, y'all is slow. That baby looks like Blueface. Of course, that's a rock tart. I'm not gonna go any further on that comment. I don't waste my time on ignorance. Let's see. The next person says, please leave people kids another rock chart, on it. I'm not going to waste my time reading that. Sorry, guys. I like to read, real shit. I don't like to read fake, ignorance, delusional, denial stuff. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Let's see. To see anything else that makes any sense. Okay, well, no. All right, so that's that on that. Let's see, next. Nope, don't want to see that.
Grace to pray because you are an intercessor, and he's calling the intercessor out of you. He says, go into your closet and pray, and there my presence will answer your prayers.
Here we go.
Because that they are aware that you are always with them, because you said you'll never leave us nor forsake us. So Father, we give your name all the glory and all the honor. We give your name all the glory and all the honor.
Do anybody see the knot on Junior's head? That circled. Anybody see the knot on Junior's head? That circled. Yep. A spitting image of Ronnie. Yep. Always. The older he gets, the more he looks like Ronnie. The older he gets, the more he looks like Ronnie. That cannot be denied. Okay.
Give your name all the glory and all the honor.
Cause he trying to kick me out because he think I'm on like rah-rah with Wendy, but I'm not, yo. That was internet beef that she started. So when I responded. Cause he trying.
I was a CPS social worker for 10 years in Kansas. And one day my supervisor and I were having a conversation, and I don't remember what started it. But essentially what we talked about was that we could take information about anybody's family, and spin it and twist it and make it so that it fit criteria for removal of their children into foster care. That if we just cherry-picked facts, cut and pasted facts, twisted facts, we wouldn't necessarily have to make anything up. We could just twist them around. We could have that family meet criteria for removal of their children into foster care. Now, we were not having this conversation as some kind of power trip. Nothing like that. Nobody in their right mind would brag about being able to do that. It was a conversation about how much power we as social workers had over families. 2 years after I stopped working as a CPS social worker, I was investigated myself by CPS and the police, and that rigid control of the narrative, that cutting and pasting of facts, that cherry picking and twisting is what did me in. It was what I could not overcome. For service purposes.
Actually showed the video when Cassidy was talking to Tasha K when she said all of that stuff before that she was doing to Chrisean.
What is she talking about?
Was a lie. And the only reason why she said all of that stuff because of the fact that Chrisean was not calling her back and different things.
What are you talking about? She's not talking about anything.
Saying,
Did you not watch the video of Tasha K with Chastity? Who cares? It's about Junior. I don't care nothing about Chrisean and Chastity. Like, that's weird. Literally. I would just let her talk. I mean, I guess she called to.
It's lie. Chastity, that's all she do is lie.
Why? Because Chrisean tells her she's all that. All Chrisean do is go live and be honest.
I'm sure a lot of y'all already saw that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear that, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that. That just happens to be the next.
And look, this the part that got me. So she out eating, right? She out eating with Junior. This how you know Junior has no desire for food. And the reason why I know he doesn't, because he doesn't even try to reach and grab the food. He doesn't. Most babies smell it and they lose their minds. They jump up and down. They run. You gotta put them down. Grab their little hands.
Did I not say that in last night live that I show? Did I not tell y'all that Voodoo be saying the same shit that I be saying?
or vice versa. I mean, it don't matter who said it first. I mean, she could say it and I ain't even online yet. You know what I'm saying? That girl, I believe that girl is my relative. I don't care what nobody say. I believe that girl my relative, man. She one of my relatives.
Junior don't even reach for food. He don't even get excited when he smells it. Smell it. You know why? It's foreign to him, in my opinion. I believe that the reason why this baby don't even desire the food is because he doesn't even know what it is. In his mind, food is that nasty ass milk bottle. So she goes out to eat. Again, she knows that she needs to eat solid foods, but she's still running around allegedly giving Junior bottles. And look, this the part that got me. So she out eating, right? She out eating with Junior. This how you know Junior has no desire for food. And the reason why I know he doesn't, because he doesn't even try to reach and grab the food. He doesn't. Most babies smell it and they lose their minds. They jump up and down. They run. You gotta put them down, grab their little hands. Junior don't even reach for food. He don't even get excited when he smells it. Smell it. You know why? It's foreign to him, in my opinion. I believe that the reason why this baby don't even desire the food is because he doesn't even know what it is. In his mind, food is that nasty ass milk bottle. So she goes out to eat again. I mean, she knows that she needs to eat solid.
Boo be on point. I'm talking about she be saying shit and just it's like she pulls it right out of my head before I can even say it. And I just be like, all right, go on, boo, because you say it better than me. It be in my mind, but she say it better than I can deliver it, boy. Yes, Acorn. Yeah, oh yeah, you know what's up on that food. Love me some food. That's my girl right there. Oh, she badass, boy, in my opinion. That's my girl. Anybody don't know nothing about Voodoo Doll, you might want to find out. That's my girl. Did I show this? Or wait a minute, hold on. Did I show this?
What's up, y'all? I could not.
Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, I don't want to do that again. Okay, so that's that. All right, so that's that on that. Y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay. Exactly. Because us real mothers know. Miss Know-It-All, what you say? Pensy, you tell someone not to say other content creators' name. Oh, okay, that's something else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to expose y'all on that. That bottle be full of residue. Yes, it does. And on top of that, we don't know what the hell she be feeding them through that bottle. What do anybody know what's in that damn bottle? Because the lady already said he can't drink milk, and she said whatever she feeds him, it has to be very thin. The only thing is thin, other than milk, is either water or Pedialyte. And I know damn well that baby cannot live off no water. I mean, well, that's a touch and go. Water, but still got to have some substance. I'm sorry, yeah. Water, it'll keep you alive for so long, but you got to have some substance. You got to have some type of substance or some type of nutrients. It's got to be nutrients. Point. Period. Pedialyte, no. So I don't know what the hell that girl be having off in there. I don't know what the hell that girl be having off in there, but I do know. Like I showed that same video that she had right there, and I showed y'all last night in my live, she had that baby's back turned to that food, and Junior was squirming and trying to turn around because he trying to figure out where that smell coming from. He said, look here, yeah, itch. I want to taste some real damn food now. I'm thinking of food, yeah. That's why they showed the bottle, it was like half full or half gone. I know Junior tired of that dang on bottle. And I wanted to show y'all Capping for Likes, but because I didn't remember to do that, y'all go on IG on Capping for Likes IG page. She shows the not videos, but the pictures of Chrisean and Jr. without the filter, baby. And you will see that Junior is looking very drained, dark up under the eyes,
and not healthy at all. And it was sad to see. I wanted to show y'all so bad, but I don't know why when I went to it, it didn't. I don't know if I didn't click on the right thing. I don't know, but I'll tell you where it goes. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all where to go. Go on IG, Capping for Likes, and she has on her page the pictures. It's about five. I think it's 5 pictures of Chrisean and Jr. without filter. Okay, Chrisean got the freckles all in her face, and Junior eyes dark as AF, you know, and not looking very healthy, looking like he death chewing on life. Bless his heart. Okay? And I hate to have to, give it to y'all like that. Trigger warning. But that's real. And I wanted to show it so bad yesterday. But hella malnutrition. Do you hear me? Yes. P.PRNCZZ Kina, if I said that right. But yes, hella malnutrition. Yes, damn sure is. And it's amazing how people will expose the truth, just like Ed Williams said. All lies will be exposed. See, the dum-dums thought it was just going to be for that year. That was just the beginning. That was just the year of the beginning. What he didn't tell them is that it was going to be ongoing. See, but the people that got it, we knew it was going to be ongoing. I never believed it was just for that 1 year. He just said, all lies will be exposed. What was it, 2024? Y'all was there. It wasn't just for that year. And it wasn't just for that year. That was just the beginning of lies, all lies to be exposed, ongoing. Okay? Yeah. In case y'all missed it. Okay? What Vu say for the people in the bike? It was all going. 131, it was 135. Y'all come and go. I'm pretty sure the robbers come and they go. That's fine and good. But 131 people in the chat. Up in here. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I would greatly appreciate it. Because I am happy to see y'all here, whether you have anything to say or not. Miss Know-It-All. That's my girl. Okay. So, and what is it? Anonymous. Anonymous is a mystique. He can't even express his frustration because exactly, and that works in her favor, does it not? That works in her favor. I bet you she loves that he can't talk and tell her ass. But oh baby, I will not be surprised when she talking about, I can't wait till the day come when my son is walking and talking. Well, guess what? God just might fix the way he started talking before he started walking so he can tell on your ass. So be careful what you put into the universe, as people say. Be careful what you wish for, as people say. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he started talking before he started walking so he can tell on your ass. Okay? And that would be a beautiful thing. That would be a beautiful thing. All right, so again, I'm going on all, Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you, Pensy. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. All right, so next, let me share with y'all what I have next. Let me see. Okay, so I did that one. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. I'm trying to think. Cause see this, I think I better show this first because I don't want y'all to leave before y'all see this. I don't want y'all to. Okay, so this next one I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so tell y'all. Let me set it up. Y'all heard about Chrisean's oldest sister, China, baby. Did y'all hear about her coming out finally with her video earlier? I think it was today. claiming allegedly that her mom called her Charlotte, or they let me say their mom called her, Charlotte called her and told her, China, I need you to go onto your YouTube page and and put out there to tell, Sean Malone, the man that's the big time lawyer that's in Baltimore, the one that they claim is the one that be cleaning up all Krishan's little, shit that she be pulling off or whatever, what have you, allegedly. And that he's supposed to be her alleged biological father, her and Tasiki's, right? Okay, so China come and did a video this morning or earlier today. This morning or earlier today. And she says that her mom called her and told her to go on YouTube to put out there and tell Sean Malone, I need you to, I bet you, I'm betting you $1 million that you are not my daughter's biological father. Talking about Chrisean, mind you. She told China to tell him, I'm betting you $1 million that you're not my daughter's biological father. Okay. And so China is like, okay, yeah, mama, whatever you want, and then China goes on to, BS the narrative and say, I told you guys that my mom didn't even know who that man was until what 2 to 3 years ago when Chrisean had Jr. mind you. So this is my, and this is where I be wondering, are people really, that dumb or do they? I mean, I just be wondering, are you really that dumb, or is this just like y'all just like to play? If Charlotte didn't know or never known who Sean Malone was, how the hell did he become her godfather? Because in my day, I don't know about y'all's, but in my day and before my day, my mama day, my grandmama day, and my grandmama, my great grandmama day, to be somebody's godfather, the mother or the parents together, however it is, it's still the parents, period. Whether it's one, two, both, one the other, one or the other or both, they are the ones that appoint the god parent of their child. Am I right or wrong? Chat, talk to me before I go any further. Shit, that's all I got to say. Talk to me, chat. How in the hell somebody gonna be your child's godfather if you didn't ask them to be your child's godfather? And for you to ask them to be your child's godfather, you had to have or had to know who they are, right? I'll wait. I will wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Let's see what y'all saying. I didn't hear the whole thing, but it makes sense. He is always scratching. Okay, so you talking about you scratching yourself. Okay, let me scroll. Pensy, what you say? Oh, no, I don't think you want all you want, you won't get your rich now. Okay, well, I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, let me hide that. My bad. Pensy, what is you and Miss Know It All got going on? Y'all stop it, please. I asked y'all a question. If Sean Malone is Sean's godfather, and China claims that her mother Charlotte, or their mother Charlotte, I keep saying her, but their mother Charlotte ain't never known who he was, or didn't know who Sean Malone was until Chrisean had Jr. How the hell did Sean Malone become Chrisean's godfather if it wasn't appointed by Charlotte? Did Chrisean just meet him up out the clear blue and said, "Oh, I want you to be my godfather," and it happened that way? I mean, that's a possibility too.
But my question is, that's very rare. So if that wasn't the case, who in the hell told Sean Malone that they, wanted him to be Krishan's godfather? I'm still waiting for y'all to tell me about that. So, okay, so yes, you are, Miss Know It All. You sure are. Yes, you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But Pensy is too. Pensy is too. If she wasn't my day one, she was my day two or so. She was behind you, but I know you are my day one. So, but I do remember Pensy too. So, Pensy, you said they knew him. I know, but China keeps claiming that her mama never knew Sean Malone until Krishan had Junior. But yet he's been claimed to be Krishan's godfather. You can't just be somebody's godfather unless the parent asked you to be, and or her as a grown up came across him. He was nice to her, did things for her. However, that might have taken place, and she said, "I want you to be my godfather," or whatever, whatever, that type of thing. But you know what I'm saying? So the BS is just anyway. Tamara, purple sweet grass mac. Girl, your name is long. Tamara Purple Sweet Grass Mac G 1175. You said she should also bet him to take a DNA test to make sure he is not Junior father too. Sis Krishan said he was touching on her. Girl, now look here. I'm with you on that one. Now, see, you said a mouthful right there. That's what I'm talking about. I love when I come across people that got the same thoughts that I be having. Yes, you right on right there. You are right. Yes, yes, there's no problem, Pissy. No, no worries. No worries. Let's see. Ain't no way. Let's see. PRN. You said ain't no way what? I don't ain't no way what? Okay. Okay. So yeah, and that's my thing. That is I just found that to be, weird. So with that being said, let's get into what China has to say, you guys. Um let's just go ahead and get into what China had to say, because this Sean Malone thing has been very all over the place and sketchy to me. So let's see. Let's check it out, y'all.
Up, my babies. Hey, y'all. What's going on? How everybody feeling? I love y'all. I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm here. But y'all, there's some stuff going on. Clock it. So let me tell y'all. My mother called me this morning, right? Hey, baby. Hey. Hey, Miss Juanita. What's up, Desiree? Hey, Santiago. What's going on, Brittany? I love you. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So I get a call this morning, right? Hey, Sims, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, Donisha. Hey, Lily. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Mwah. I love y'all. So look, right. I get a call this morning, and it was my mom. So I'm like, Ma, what's going on? And she like, I need you to do me a favor. I said, what's that? She said, I need you to go on your YouTube channel and tell Sean Malone to bet me $1 million that he is not my daughter father. I said, okay, no problem. So word is Sean Malone's supposed to be allegedly trying to say he is Krishan's biological father, which we all know that is not true. Come on now. Y'all know I would have been put that shit out. Y'all know I put it out there. So I'm like, okay. So this is to Sean Malone. My mother would like you to do a DNA test, and she wants you to put $1 million where your mouth is. Period. That's it, and that's all. To Blueface, sweetie, you got to be the dumbest.
Y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard what she said? She said that her mama or they mama
Once again, I keep saying her mama because she always act like it's just her mama. I think that's what drives me to say her mama. But she said they mama, her and the Malone girls, the Dorseys. She's not a Malone, but Chrisean and them, mama told her to tell Sean Malone to put his money where his mouth is. She's betting him $1 million that Chrisean is not his biological daughter, or he is not her biological father. Now, it has been said in the streets now. The streets said, allegedly, that it appears that he is not only, excuse me, Chrisean's father, but also Tasiki, because mysteriously, Chrisean and Tasiki are both very much light skinned compared to the rest of the siblings, and their hair texture. Well, I can't really say just their hair because Chastity do have some good hair too, even though she's a little browner. So I can't go to the hair. So I scratch the hair. But Tasiki and Chrisean, they both they lighter than the rest of the siblings. Okay. Now I can see if Charlotte was light skinned, or even maybe the daddy was light skinned, because y'all done seen me on this live. You guys, here. Let me get me back up here. Let me get me back up here. So y'all see me. Okay. I don't know if the light makes me look lighter than what I really is, but I am a dark skinned female. Okay. How about why both of my daughters are brighter than me, but it's not, it's because I used to like skinned men. Okay. But from what I saw with Charlotte and Eugene, the one that Blueface, I believe that was Eugene, that Blueface knocked out on Crazy in Love. If y'all seen that, when Blueface, ran over there and hit him and knocked him out, on his behind. He wasn't light skinned. And Charlotte ain't light skinned. I'm not saying they're dark, but they're not bright skinned. It's like all the siblings are their shades of, skin color, except for Tasiki and Chrisean. And not only that, their facial features, resemble Sean Malone, more so Chrisean than Tasiki. Tasiki and Chastity look a lot alike, but Chrisean, being the baby, looks a lot more like Sean Malone. Now, I'm not saying that's, makes him her biological daddy. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. So let me go to the check and see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, you say LPRN CZZ kid, them fake a DNA test. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's not that the DNA tests are fake. It's the people that present fake tests that resemble the real DNA test. Because I used to work in a lab where I used to do DNA tests, and the DNA tests do come from the what is that DCDD whatever that's on that the test that was taken on Crazy in Love with Chrisean and them. The only thing that messed it up is the fact that the test number didn't match the people that the tests were for. And also those type of tests, the logo is never in black and white. It's going to always be in color to be authentic. So that's where they effed up at, because the number didn't match the names that were put on there. That's just like, I'm like, okay, let's put it on out there. We want to keep it real. That's just like if you don't have no damn insurance, right? Back in the day, I ain't gonna say now, but maybe let's just say back in the, maybe what I'll say, I'll go back as far as 10 years ago or more. 10, let's say 10 or 15 years ago. Yes, didn't have no insurance, right? And you got to you don't want to get in trouble, you can't afford to pay for no insurance, so you take an old insurance paper that you had, or form, whatever, from prior to when you did have it, and then you fix it up. Like, come on now, y'all know how us ninjas do. You see what I'm saying? You fix it up and you make it look like you still got some insurance, and all the you open the popo just gonna look at it. Okay, yeah, I see it, because they wasn't doing no running and this, and we ain't had a digital and all the little extra stuff that they can do now. This was back then. So all you have to do is present that paper. Yeah, I got insurance. Change the date on it, make it look good with your little, doctored up, edit it on your Microsoft Word. I may be telling much, but fuck it, I keep it real over here. We keep it real over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. That's what that DNA test was. Through that's been presented. I put it like this. I ain't gonna even say who it was through. That's what that was about. That has been presented in the past. Allegedly. Okay. For what entertainment purposes only. Okay. But y'all know what time it is. People that want to believe that, they can believe it all they want to. But I just gave you an example of what that's about, and that's what that was, and that's what that is. Allegedly, in my opinion, and all that. Believe what you want to. Do your own research, this, that, and the third. Okay? So, put it like that. Okay. A lot of comments, since I can't even get all y'all no more. Dang, y'all flooding in. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I welcome you so much. I appreciate you being here. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me go ahead, before I move forward, on letting you know, if you are interested in donating to my channel. I am not monetized as of yet. Still working on it. This is my Cash App in case you would like to donate to my channel to help it grow and stay into the algorithm and all that good stuff. If not, that's fine too. The main thing that I would like for you to do is just hit the like button when you come in, guys. And if you are a Chrisean fan, that's all fine and good. Everybody is welcome. No beef, no worry. Just be respectful. We keep it cute, cordial. And if you get out of line, we got to cut you on the body. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, back to the program. And y'all can finish listening to China about Charlotte. Boy, you can tell the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Boy, Chrisean, just like a mama.
I mean, I think you really need to go back to school. For you to be sitting there showing fake papers talking about, look, the DNA test right here. What do it say? It say, Blueface, you are not the father. First of all, baby, it wouldn't say Blueface. It would say Jonathan Porter, you dummy. You big dummy. So I'm like, yo, he about dumb as his mammy is. And I just told my mother, I said, you know what, Ma? I really wish Blueface wasn't Junior father. I do. Mommy said, Nika, she is over him. I said, I know, and that's why he's so mad. That's why he's so mad. Y'all notice all the women he done slept with in the past week? Girl, clock it. I think somebody need to be going to get tested for STDs. Now, if Clarissa was a real mother, why are you not telling your son to go get checkups? Because from what I hear, he don't never go get no checkup. Only time he got a checkup was when he was locked up.
This mouse backpack is the best I've ever used.
This is the most advanced fabric we've ever released.
Clock it. But I love y'all. What's up, y'all? What is going on? It's so much.
Sorry for the commercials, y'all. This is not my page. This is her channel. And also, I'm not gonna sit here with y'all and play this whole 48-minute video. I just want y'all to hear the main purpose of her video, talking about Charlotte asking her allegedly to go online, calling out Sean Malone and telling her to bet him $1 million that Chrisean is not his. I mean, every people been saying that they believe that Sean Malone was Chrisean and Tasiki's biological father for how long now? So why all of a sudden now? I don't think Charlotte called China and said a damn thing. She just had to come up with something to get her ass back out in the algorithm, back on YouTube to say something, because she ain't been on in a while, and neither has Chastity. But we already know that, before Chastity, China definitely gonna have to say something because nobody talks to her from what's been said on the streets. Word on the streets. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? So I think she just made that up. Hey, Miss Lavie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining us. R-Dub Flintmate, thank you for the warm welcome. You are very much welcome. Let's see who else. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Chad. Hey. Oh, well, that's again. Hey, Miss Levy. And let's see. Ronnie said it too. Yeah. Miss Jolly. So, okay. So, y'all all getting acquainted. Let me see. Miss Lottie. And I think, did I miss anybody that's new that came into the chat? All right, I think that's all the ones since, okay. So, cool. So, again, welcome everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's late at night. I'm surprised you guys are up with me. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. You could be anywhere. You could be asleep. You could be watching a movie. You could be doing anything. So I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, so just want to, bring that to you guys' attention. I know that's something that nobody has heard of. When I heard that this morning, well, yeah, it's another morning, but yesterday morning, about, trying to claim that her mama called her and told her to go live on her YouTube and make a bet with Sean Malone. Girl, bye. You reaching big time. You're reaching big time. I mean, if your mama never knew him, why would she call you and tell you to do that? You know what I'm saying? They so contradicted because they so thirsty. They just contradict themselves. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so I'm gonna let that go. Like I said, I'm not gonna play that whole YouTube video for y'all. That's null and void moving forward. Y'all can, anybody want to see that, just look China up. China Dorsey, and you can hear her full live. I didn't look at her full live. That was enough right there for me. All right, so before I go, this is the little video that Chrisean put out. The newest video is nothing major. Like I said, that's why I saved it for last. It's just the newest, video. Seeing Junior is, first of all, he has not been picked up by CPS, as it's been reported. I don't believe. If I'm wrong, and this is a video that but like I told y'all, I looked it up, and from what I found, he has not been picked up by CPS, although we desperately wanted him to be, but so. Again, this is not a long video. It's nothing major. It's just the newest video that's been posted since the last time we seen Junior in the red. Okay, guys? So don't get too excited. It ain't major. That's why I saved it for last. So this is Junior. Again, shout out to Corey Lombardi. He gonna be the first one to get the tea, get the information. He's gonna be the first one. Okay. I never believed Junior was in CPS. Chrisean was doing that to stay. Yeah, I believe that too. Either that or the content creators were or something. I mean, or whoever on those other platforms like IG and like I said, all them other social media platforms, TikTok, Kick and all that. I don't have Kick and I just don't have all that extra stuff. I only have so many. So I mean, I don't, girl, child, look here. I don't even have the energy to name all them damn things. But anyway, all right, so y'all check it out. Oh, let me go back. Sorry.
Birthday. Yes. Yes. Birthday. Thank you, God.
As you can see, Junior hair dry as a Mojave Desert. Okay. As I've always said, I'm not about talking about nobody's child because I feel like talking about somebody's child is making up something about somebody's child. I am going to speak the truth about what my two eyes can see. And baby, every time I see this baby on a live, it's the same darn thing. Now we can't see it up close, and unfortunately, this ain't one of the ones. Some of these videos you can like make it bigger, some you can't, and I hate that you can't make some of them bigger. I probably can make this bigger, but I don't know how. But it usually be something like off to the side where you can just like blow it up. But and then look, per as usual, what do we see? None other than kissy, kissy, kissy. Nothing new. Can we see him on the on the ground walking in front of you? Can we see him snacking on a French fry while you're holding him? Why is it? And this is the funny thing. We already know that she pays attention. She's in the algorithm on the burner accounts, and she pays attention to what people says because she has, gave him a haircut because people said things about his hair. She's, made other adjustments, allegedly from the past lives that she's presented and listened and watched and paid attention to what people had to say. But my thing is, if she pays that much attention, why isn't it that she will not show him eating on something? She already treats him like he's an infant by holding him, by throwing him up in the air like he's not 2.5 going on 3 years old. So why won't you put a French fry in his hand, a McDonald's chicken nugget in his hand? And that's not to say that he can swallow it, but he can at least taste it. Taste the flavor of real food. If she's a real mother, let him taste it. You right there on it like a real mother's supposed to be. And let me get me up here. Because I'm very adamant about what I'm saying. You give him a chicken nugget, for example, and allow him to hold it in his mouth. Or if he can't hold it to his own mouth, damn it, you hold it to his mouth. And he's slobbering on it, but he can taste it, though. He can taste the flavor. I don't be talking about the chewing it in the texture and swallowing. What I be talking about is the flavor of certain foods. Sometimes that's enough. If he can just drool and taste the flavor of stuff to get it soft enough to where he might be able to swallow even a little increment of it, it's better than nothing. At least he had that experience. Something's going to go down. It may not be the whole, it may not be no, bite and I'm, I mean, you take the chance of him, drinking the bottle and it going in his lungs and he damn near about to choke the frick to death. So let him just gnaw on a damn chicken nugget or anything of flavor, whether it's that or a French fry or any damn thing. I'm just throwing out examples, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is, I keep reiterating, I can't express it enough, just the flavor. All foods don't have flavor. All foods don't have, our type of seasoning. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But just being able to just taste that flavoring. And if it's something, thank you, yes, even a popsicle, Pensy. Even a popsicle. Hell, ice cream, period. Okay? I don't give a damn if it's like, child, being a real mother, you can't begin to explain on here. You can't, well, it's not that you can't explain it, but you can't demonstrate it unless you, because certain things have to be visual. But if y'all real mamas out there, mothers, period, if you know, you know. I don't give a damn if it's like the tip of that damn baby spoon or whatever, shit, a straw, anything. Damn it, go get them a milkshake. You know what I'm saying? Get him a strawberry milkshake. Give him something to enjoy because of the fact that he has the issues that he has, that you will not take him to get corrected. The kissing crap, that ain't a damn, that don't mean shit. That does not mean nothing. And she just thinks that's everything. Every time she goes live, kissy, kissy, kissy. And my fans believe, oh, she loves her son and she just kisses him every time we see her. And then, blah, blah, blah. She knows. And you know what the funny thing about it is? She knows that her fans, that we, people like me and other content creators call rock tards. Guess what, rock tards? She's treating you like rock tards. She's like, in her mind, the rock tarts will believe that I love my son because as long as I kiss them, they're like, oh, she loves her baby, she loves her baby, she loves her baby. So you are living up to the names that you've been labeled, and you so tardish you don't even get it. It's sad. You about as sad and delusional and clueless as she is. And if it gets to the point to where even she's playing y'all asses, y'all might want to keep y'all asses off of the internet and don't if you stay on, don't say shit else. Don't say shit else in the chat. Don't put a B, a C, or I feel like a this, that, or a the. Don't. If I was y'all, I wouldn't say shit. Don't say nothing. Don't say, just act like you Junior, y'all can't talk. Just act like you can't talk. Okay? Don't y'all say nothing else moving forward. Okay? Because we know what you are. We done labeled you for what you are. You've shown us what you are. And she even playing y'all asses. She making y'all live up to y'all damn names that we done, that smart people have, I'm just keeping it a buck. Sorry. It is what the hell it is. Don't y'all say shit else. And not only, look, if you come here, that's fine and good. I don't give a damn. But I also know the ones that's been here way more longer than me, the years. I'm talking about the veterans, the ones that's been doing this shit way longer than me. Shit. Don't y'all say a damn thing. Don't say nothing else. Just act like you Junior. You can't talk. You can't do nothing. Just don't say shit. Do not say nothing because, baby, you ain't doing nothing but make it a stone cold in real time, damn fool out of yourself. You ain't doing nothing but exposing that you are not very bright up here, and that's some real shit. I ain't playing with you. I'm here to tell you right here and now. If you come across my channel, I'm letting you know this ain't about no hate. This ain't about no battle of the rock. No, I'm letting you know for real. You can take it for what it's worth. But if I was y'all, if I was a fan of hers and seeing the shit that she does and been doing, and I call myself advocating for her, I wouldn't say shit. I wouldn't say a damn thing. I would be quietly rooting for her. Oh, yeah, I got you, girl, but I ain't saying shit. I wouldn't say a damn thing. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Because all you doing is showing that you just as dumb as she is, if not dumber. And that's real talk, for real. I promise you. I ain't bullshitting you. Talk about no cap. I ain't bullshitting y'all, for real. Y'all can play if you want to. If you want to show yourself as a dum dum, that's on you. But I'm trying to give you some serious advice right about now. I ain't playing with you shit. Fuck, F the dump. Yeah, y'all don't say nothing. From now on, don't say nothing. I promise you, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just root for her quietly, silently, because this right here, the little kissy, if we was to go back from day one, from the time this child was born all the way up to now, has anybody seen anything else other than this same type of crap? Has anybody seen anything else that Chrisean has done for Junior other than the same crap? That lets you know that she's like, oh, my fans are okay with this, so this is what I'm going to continue to show. This ain't crap. Just
Shit.
that's all. That's it. That's it. That's all she can do. Kiss, 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 kiss. I hope this child don't develop H simplex too. One or two.
My birthday. Yes. Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you, God. Do it.
Y'all see how she making sure that the camera is focused in her? Do y'all see how all she does is make sure the camera is focused in on her every time she goes live with this baby? Didn't I just show y'all her in the church and how she was carrying him, and then it was like a imitation of a ventriloquist doll? That's all. That's how she does. And you know what I think? I think that as she shows Chrisean Jr. in the future, whether it's on a consistent basis moving forward, because if she wasn't afraid of CPS being after her ass, I really believe she would be showing him even more. But I think she's kind of leery. That's why we don't see him that much. But and on top of the fact that his alleged has got to heal, so they won't be so noticeable as well, possibly. But outside of that, when she does show him, I think it's kind of like another dig to Blueface. Okay, so you want to claim that he's not yours? Well, guess what? While you doing your little streams with your females and gaining your clout that you trying to gain, well, guess what? I got the $1 million baby, so I get to gain my clout off of Junior because everybody wants to see my baby. She don't give a damn about the fact that don't nobody want to see her. That girl does not care. She does not care that nobody don't want to see her. As long as she goes live with him in her arms and she continues to do this little kissy kiss in his mouth to death, she knows that she's going to get those verbs, them Baltimore verbs. I got to do the mouth like that because she kills me how she views.
That's all she cares about. No matter how she gets it, it's still her channel. It's still her platform. So whenever she goes live with Junior, what? Money is made. Like somebody said in the chat, Junior is her cash cow. Blueface used to be her cash cow, but now Junior's her cash cow. Why? Because there's too many dum dums that believe that Junior is that still believe that Junior belongs to Blueface, which works in her favor. And then you got the ones that know that Junior don't belong to Blueface, but we care about how Junior is going to be taken care of moving forward. It works in her favor either way it goes. Which I don't care if it works in her favor as far as Junior being taken care of. All I care about is him being taken care of. Bitch, you can make $1 million and more. As far as I care, if that's what your son is worth for you, long as Junior is taken care of, because I feel like him being taken care of is priceless. Okay? If she was a real ass mama and a real ass godly person and all about God, a real Christian or whatever the hell she call herself, as long as Junior is taken care of the correct way and finally get the care that he needs, BITCH, that's priceless in my eyes. So it don't matter to me what kind of money you make putting him out there until we finally see that he's getting the right care, the correct care, the type of medical care that he's supposed to get. See, that's what she don't know about. She don't know about shit that's priceless. Okay? Care for a child, an innocent child, is priceless. So you can make $1 million, you can make $1 billion, you can make whatever amount of whatever the hell you make off of showing your child. But when we finally see that baby is taken care of correctly, that's all that matters to me. And I know the ones that really care about Junior, it's all that matters to y'all. So, but see, somebody like her with her little dumb brain, her little scrambled brain, she don't know nothing about priceless. See, she ain't lived long enough to know nothing about shit that's priceless, right? Talk to me grown and sexy up in my chat. I already know y'all know what I'm talking about. I could care less what she makes showing this baby whenever she feels like showing him. But girl, you better show him getting taken care of before he gets taken away for real, for real. But yeah, all I care about is Junior being taken care of, period. And she can make whatever the hell she feel like she's trying to make off of her own child. Again, I can't say it enough. As long as he's taken care of correctly, finally, and gets the help that he needs, the medical attention that he needs, everything that he needs medically before it's late, it's priceless, baby. It's priceless, period. Priceless. All right, y'all. I love you all. I thank you so much for being here. I'll run the rest. I'll run it one more time for y'all. I'll run the rest of it before I get out.
Birthday. Yes. Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you, Garjua. Birthday. Yes. Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you, Garjua.
Couldn't take no more, y'all. So, all right. So, thank y'all for being here for real. I couldn't take no more. I couldn't take no more of it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for not keeping my profession. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for being here. Keep your prayers for Junior. And I just pray that God continues to keep this baby covered. Okay, I swear to God, I didn't mean to cry. Oh my God, let me come up off of here. I don't want to be professional, but thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Thank you so much for being here, and put notification bells on for the next time I go live. And I hope to see y'all guys next time because I love interacting with you guys. What is it? Pensy and Pensy and Miss Nordahl. I gotta tell y'all had me cracking up tonight. Y'all are a mess. What is going on? If I'm not mistaken, weren't y'all the ones that was going at it from on my day one? Like, y'all are so funny. If it wasn't y'all, I know it was somebody else that was going at it, but oh, y'all are so funny. But I love you guys. And both of y'all, please go to my community page on my and send me a post or something. Inbox me somehow. It's in me an inbox somehow because I want both of y'all to be my mods. Come on now, y'all got to behave. Y'all got to get right. I want y'all both to be my mods. Thank you guys so much, and I love you all. Thank you so much, my Gemini gems and jewels. And if you are not a Gemini, it don't matter. You are still a gem and jewel of mine. Until next time, y'all have a great night. And I will try to dig up some more emerald, mind you, emerald tea to share with y'all. Okay. Bye, guys. God bless.